Ebebo binom. No kure wom no no. Ebebo binom. So obi aka say emmo binom a na ye di ntro by the no kure nso ba kwesa wom ne say ebinom so wo ha anka wo mu hia.
NDC His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We walk the talk. You understand?
So far, so good.
Yes, we say and we do. So far, so good. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. We are going to deliver to the core every promise we've given or made to the Ghanaian, the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay.
And they trusted us with their votes. We are going to deliver everything to the latter.
Good.
The no fee stress policy can nowhere be compared to Ekufado's free SHS.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
It is that time again right here on Sammy Flex TV, where as people who live in Ghana and we want the well-being of Ghana, we are always looking around to discuss some of the very issues that affect the development, the growth, and sometimes the economic fortunes of the country. In today's edition of PMP, Pop and Politics, the crew, we are here to do justice to some topics. My name is Sammy Flex. In the studio, man like Honorable Baleto is also here. Honorable Baleto is among the 10 executive members who are sacking the NPP party from doing their conference at the University Stadium. As to why they are doing that, maybe when we have time, you tell us more. Alongside in Team Dodi Solomon, aka Chemo. Chemo is also here, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited and in Team Dosu Digital Solutions. Now, before we even start, I think it was last weekend where I saw a video allegedly coming from UCC, University of Cape Coast, where some students, all of a sudden, the whole campus, they all started shouting, yo, yo, hey, what has happened? What is happening in the campus? Only for us to get information that, oh, there is something that Mahama has launched called the no fees, no stress, aka the stress-free fee. And that the students, they have been given the assurance that first year students there, school fees there, yina munfa. Mutu ya cry sankopo de be mamo. And I their mamo munfa. And the whole campus was agog. Everybody was making noise. Then I said, well, as a Mahama person, very NPP party for life. Now, bibia mama for yesterday, whilst we were at the stadium, mama was Mama that says, "Oh my God, I did including these students." Then I said, well, let me come here, talk to my people. Let's find out what this means. The good, the bad, and the future. Whether it is sustainable or it is going to be a one-time thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Pop and Politics. Chamu.
Yeah.
No fee, no stress in Sammy.
Yeah.
How do we handle it?
Yeah. Well, you see, for those who are benefiting, is an interesting thing. I mean, say, oh, honor. What your school fees and say beje wadia when you beje and I say oh co university first year and I say main school fees when you beje and so oh yeah part of a year tertiary education in Ghana here na edu baby a school fees no enye easy man kofu bi no okay your kofu bi a time I old school no wo de wo hu say wo de wo nkofo mtawo che school fees amom na wo hwe nkofo binum a te say ayi ya amom no obi o se ne bibi wa broche na minim one guy bi a o se ne anti wa broche na ne anti no etua ne school fees man no ne na wi
also survive on his own.
Yes, the obedient no pay we anumre no mfa no
any demand books or better
mfa no
photocopy
on mfa no o tua fees na wi nti survive Now we share said the nipa struggle pa at that time enti no na ye wodi ma sanko fo ne bi omo struggles are no na from mo ekomba enti do say bro bi
ekomba
na just say o che school fees wi a oni di obedi oni di obedi enti no enye bad anase obi eni ho obeka say bibi say no enye eye boni ana bi on welcome no obi eni ho obedwene sade no but the thing is also you see your nyama nyina ho kwan eni nyina na fata
and the bible paka the wade nyina ho kwan be nyina na fata
nti sa no fee no stress no eye sa na ma na emfata ni bia eye obi a o benefit bia na ni beje but ya hwe e bekwa akoye free SHS di ni bi all the free SHS eye
yes
and so no kre wo mu ni say
ama school
system na say
I agree
because yenya tuatua sa na ma ni nyina se koni free a yenya sika nto aduane mankra ni enti wo be hu no na yese school bi ho a omo dan ni aye basa enti they say no this awofo no e bi o diska e ma ne ba ko school no de adidi ana say aban aduane ya tete so e bi wa say mudi koko na munya bread ana say munya sugar munya we like tete bibi so by time I me was secondary school nothing of that sort ever happen. In fact the year cried the na aduane bi o cry say enye de yendi ama me kai say one time bi ye ngofo no bi ka say ye di ekwekwe mi achenti o mo be hwe aduane gu ama ye call dan ho o mo ko hwe aduane gu keke
for real
yeah o mo ko hwe aduane gu keke because ye ya na ye tiaka ene nkofo bi atimi influence others o mo so mo ye demonstration o mo mpa aduane na nye de nto ma ko hwe gu keke but this time around me nyini so bia na aduane ya wahin na ko hwe gu and ye tia ma mo free yes ye tia ma mo free no ena afede munya aduane ni no enka time a enye free no kra munya bidi because before say you be admit you into the school no obetua a feeding fee it's part of your school fees and the unya tia there there's no way there will be a day I will be baba catch or say aduane ni ho and no stress for no fees no stress no I think say about that element no can come in starting there enye din sikaro kakra ho ebetimi afa aba afi ne ye dwon ba bi e bekwa akofa de aka na free say compromise baby sika ana say di e-levy bi ba ana bi like bi ko she baby ni enye
just to sustain it
exactly and you say drew ha obohu say esan de ahokire bi ba and I think it's a good idea but for me it is not sustainable even the whites and I say western world na e ka say omo ko school free ni adade no omo de yellow ma omo wo credit system aye good omo wo tracking system aye good enti no school no de opa obeko na emom bosia aye obebo agu wachi no
opesika na ye de be ma but say we school a obetia oye adwuma obetia we had the same system ye time say na ye my opportunity for you to go for loan I need drew na school my the loan abo ba obo asa loan udi wi a obetia ye de be miao
because after or national service no there will be record say o de Ghana car because the amount loan near that so ye government job biana or mo bete at the end of the month no and as it be voluntarily wa obekọ say obeso tia loan na o de details akọ every month be a bete kakra cause say loan no e be free ho they say omo minim say still ano omo wo sa system na wo ho na I think eno ye better enti no obi a obeje no onim say obetua enti obehwe niye but no fee no stress ye nim the course of school say skaba say na e be di boys ma free money say ye nim there o mutimi ye
club so ben students
sa ye won kofu bia e be
omba ko sharing baby
enye say e ben omo e wo school ho
tim
ye JCR bia club ni ho awon de officer
omo be say ho
e wa school mu ho na bi
omo piempo
dabi ɛhɔ na ɛwɔ nkɔfo bi wɔ time me was ko ye nkɔfo da bia ɔnkɔ no na osi hɔ da bia osi JC a da bia ɔribi da bi class kra ɔnkɔ na free money abase enti no ɛbɛboa bi no no kure wom no ɛbɛboa bi no so obi aka sɛ ɛmmoa bi no ma na yedi ntro by the no kure nso ba akɔsan wom ne sɛ ebinom so wɔ hɔ anka ɔmu hia enti no o se sika no because sikani ba ono de ka ba school ye ma no hwan now san say the school fees month ya onkodi a sika na wo say no I think there should be a better way to target omo hia no eni di na loan ni buy no because sikani ba apply for loan ni bi onim so obetua by sebio ehia for ma a omu ntimi entua school fees ana say omo ekyere omo betimi di loan na ebibi no omo na e de ma omo. The only difference in say na you need a guarantor ne hwan nti no say still no oye hia ni ba sebi din say still abenya loan by this time I see yenya better system ye wo Ghana card ne ade you can even decide not to take any guarantor because Ghana card no who you so baby abeko bia appear be say odika loan and they should rather give a better system a be man easy to apply for the loan than to just give them the money. But that's what I don't support it just based on that. Yeah.
Well, no stress, no fees policy. President Mahama, well, launch here we did that. I started. I take effect. Man for mutu eska crowd. Omo di asamba. Omo ni aje. Started ye did this. Now, let me go on to Honorable Baletu. Ono di eminim say oje. NDC for the Ojomu said your moye papa. Honorable, now no fees, no stress. He said what pounds on one year be any.
Oh, me ya windy.
Me windy so.
Yeah. But first of all, NDC. Say na okay ni pepe me jomu dia kasa.
I know.
Me metima kase, metima bo me boso na mko so akase. Me nipa bia before I will take any move, making sure say I make a detailed and logical inquiry before I act.
Okay.
Before say me follow NDC on campus. Me back school. I struggle a lot before I paid my fees.
Okay.
So I told myself that Charlie, the books are my friends, so I'm not going to do any political stuff. And I'm telling you for a fact, within the same week, I go school and I'm starting politics. The same week.
And I started politics.
I look, no, they didn't come and preach anything to me. I look for thing. I look for the executive and I'm joining here. The current president, Mahama, the commander Modik, now organizer. Then I made some 1 and 2 inquiries and I learned that he's at Legon Hall. I went straight to Legon Hall, go and look for him. I saw him and I spoke with him. I wanted to join him and all that. Fast forward. Just within less than a month, I became organizing committee member.
Cool.
An appointment that most level 100, if you are in level 100,
you don't get.
To get.
Yeah.
See, it tells you how I cherish the NDC, so how much I cherish the NDC because I saw the potential. I saw due to their workings, their records and things. I saw that no, this is a party. As a young person to put your all in.
I see.
And I did exactly that. I'm in level 200 now. I'm an executive. Deputy communications officer. level 200.
Honorable.
It's not on the ground. Those who know.
Regular.
People came to, people who are my seniors, so to say, came to beg me to step down so that they can go back.
No,
I said, no, I told them it was too late.
Wow.
You understand? So it tells you the kind of commitment.
That means that one day another junior also beat you like he also beat some people.
It won't happen. This book I don't see the potential. Yes. So let's move straight to the point.
Okay.
See, NDC, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We walk the talk. You understand?
So far so good.
Yes, we say and we do. So far so good. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. You are going to deliver to the core every promise we've given or made to the Ghanaian, the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay.
And they trusted us with their votes. We are going to deliver everything to the latter.
Good.
The no fee stress policy can nowhere be compared to Akufo-Addo's free SHS. That should be put on records.
Preach on.
Free SHS by Akufo-Addo. Nowadays things are changing because a good government has come to scrutinize things. So even the free SHS things are taking a good shape. Just a month after we took into office, all over social media, I saw students jubilating that now they eat proper food.
Yeah.
They even named
seen that.
They named the food. I forgot the name. They gave some funny name to the food they were now eating. They were eating proper foods. And they are still eating proper foods. Things are changing. They are now getting textbooks to read.
Yeah.
If you are giving someone a free thing, the fact that the thing is free doesn't mean that it should be cheap.
Oftentimes, cause free things are cheap, except the natural ones.
Yes, don't let it be too cheap. You understand?
One or qualified.
Akufo-Addo made it too obvious
cheap.
that the thing is free. You understand? That kind of perception, we are going to clear it.
Okay.
Free doesn't mean cheap.
Okay.
If right now you want to dash me something, like manager, Shatawale's manager want to dash me some free thing, actually expect a cheap thing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes.
It's true.
We shouldn't always.
That's why if I don't have, I'll not dash.
Exactly. If you don't have. But once you are doing it,
It will be something of value.
let the person cherish it.
Yeah,
At least,
no,
you understand?
it's true. You're
Yes. Free, no fees, no stress policy. We cut it short to call it no fee stress policy.
Okay.
Is simply to eradicate that kind of struggle, that kind of burden that is on freshers when they are entering into the university. As I said earlier, when I was entering into university, I faced a lot of hurdles. It wasn't easy at all. Even I registered my courses. When I paid even just a little over 50% of my fees, because if you're able to pay more than 50%, which is more than half, you'll be able to register. That's what I did, and I registered and I entered. So even getting to the latter part of the semester, I had to pay the rest before I can register for exams and all that. So it wasn't easy. So first year, if you are not coming from a good background and you are fending for yourself, or your parents are struggling to put things together, it's very difficult to put yourself together, to even concentrate and learn. It's because you are thinking of where to get money to pay your fees, the rest of your fees if you've already done some. And also where to even get funds to get certain materials. See, most people don't have these gadgets and stuff, mobile phones and things to study and all that. All these things put together to make the stay as a fresher more difficult and more stressful. As for whole accommodation, I won't go to that side, because if you're able to pay your fees and see your way around, you can even patch someone who lives within Accra and find your way out. But the fees can force you to even defer.
Okay.
According to the stats, over 30% of students defer their courses in the year 2023.
Wow.
Tertiary students, so to say, due to the inability to pay for their school fees. Okay. This is the kind of barrier we want to break. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, your financial obstacles shouldn't prevent you from pursuing your higher education. Once you qualify, you are brilliant, you pass your WASI, you qualify to be admitted into a tertiary education. The financial barrier shouldn't prevent you from pursuing your higher education or a tertiary education. That is the kind of barrier we are breaking now. And if Chemo made a point that some are well to do and they can pay for their fees and all that. You see, we are talking about an issue of equity and equality. You understand? This is an argument that is very complex. If you want to dive into it, if you don't take care, you commit a blemish. How do you determine who is well enough to pay for his or her fees?
Okay, so
this is a very critical question.
Should I answer?
Okay.
Okay, so that's why
first.
I will not say that there should be people who should be giving money and others shouldn't. What I was saying is that make it an option that if you take, you will pay. So if you do it like that, the ones with money will not come for it. Those who can pay their fees will not come for such an money because they can pay.
Yes. You see, you can force the horse to the riverside as a elderly people say. You cannot force it to drink.
Yeah.
I am very much confident that most of the students are going to pay. Some, of course, are going to use it on other necessary stuff. You can prevent that.
Yeah.
But I am very much aware that most parents are aware that there's a policy like this.
Okay.
Most parents, I can say more than 90%. Those who don't know, I don't know. Maybe there are NPP people that don't know. Most parents know. So if you take the money or the money has been reimbursed into your account and you don't pay for the fees next academic year and you go and pay your parents, you go and meet them. Unless maybe your parents are, as we are saying now, so much work to do that they won't even probe into it. They will just give you the money, you go and pay. But if not, your parents are going to question you. What about the money the president or the government paid for you or refurbished to you? They are going to question you.
Yeah.
So this is a warning or a sound advice. I won't say a warning, a sound advice to the freshers, the students who have been reimbursed with their fees.
Money. Yeah.
You rather keep the money or pay it into your student account so that fast forward next semester, next academic year, that's next semester, the system will clear it and pay for your fees and then you register stress free for your
But is this sustainable?
Very sustainable because this is not the end. See, he mentioned the student loan trust fund, the SATF. See, when a bad government is in power, everything gets destroyed. SLTF collapsed. I attempted to apply for SLTF because, as I said earlier, I was facing so much challenges. I'm still facing challenges, but I'm still trying to find my feet.
Still finding your way.
There are signs showing that things are getting better. I can't disclose everything here.
Hallelujah.
For sure.
So I attempted it, but I got frustrated and I gave up.
Yeah.
They will give you up and down, go and do this, and I'll go and sign for this, go and apply for this, go and do this, and you get discouraged.
Yeah,
upon all
true.
this, you even finish doing everything, and
the money will
they will tell you the money won't come. So we are reversing that kind of hurdles, these plenty protocols to make it easy. And Mahama is revamping it and then renaming it to become SLTF Plus. Student Loan Trust Fund Plus.
Okay.
So if you apply for it, we assess your needs and we see that yes, indeed you are qualified to be supported. Like you are indeed in need of it. You are going to be funded with your fees, and you are not going to go through any stress. You are going to fund it fully. I learned first if you apply for it, they even give you either 50% or if you are lucky you get full.
Yeah.
But sometimes they give you half.
Yeah, it was close to your fees.
Yes.
Sometimes it's not even up to your fees.
Yes.
Yeah, because at that time I think the idea was after paying your fees because you even qualify when you are a student. Yeah. So the assumption is that you have paid your fees and you need something to manage yourself.
Yeah.
So it was coming every semester. Like beginning of every semester, then it will come back.
Something to take.
But the system was so bad that sometimes it will even delay till next semester. And yeah, it was bad for that one. And my point is that we should rather improve it, make it more accessible, make it more sustainable instead of this one. But let's see how
accessibility, sustainability, we are all bringing it. SLTF Plus, everything is changing. That's what I'm mentioning. We are going to revitalize and revamp the system with more funds. In such a way that if you apply for it, you are going to get it. We've allocated 70 million cedis, if I'm getting it right, to the Get Fund. But some few days ago, the education minister said that may not be enough, so they are going to increase it to 150 million cedis so that we'll get enough funds to run all these things. You understand? This is a government that is committed into breaking the barriers and reducing the burdens of students, tertiary students, so to say. And we are not only saying We are not only talking about tertiary institutions or tertiary sector. We've done a lot of things in the secondary and the basic sector, and that's not to be talking about now.
Okay.
Because we are talking about no fee stress, and we are focusing on tertiary institutions. And the tertiary institutions are not only the public universities, the public or the college of educations, the nursing training colleges, and now we have the technical universities. They are all part of the tertiary institutions you are talking about. They are all benefiting from the no fee stress or the no fees, no stress policy. This is a very good policy that people are applauding it, and it's going to be sustainable as you.
Well, we give thanks. We pray that this becomes sustainable, because why not? We would want more people to get into school, more people to enter into higher education. So this, we pray for sustainability. This has been PNP, Pop and Politics. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this with Honorable Baleto as well as Intim Dodu Solomon Chemo. To the producers, dear Flux, because there's that Samtuga Rex. We will meet again when we meet. My name is Sammy Flex. We're out of here. Bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.